This place is called Goreme Cave Churches in Cappadocia, Turkey. The place has a very important role in spreading the Christianity. During 2nd century, Christians were persecuted. Cappadocia became known as the land of the three saints during 4th century. This is because of the three theologians, which are known to be the Cappadocians, namely Saint Basil the Great, his brother Saint Gregory of Nyssa, and Saint Gregory of Nazianzus. Christian monasticism was developed by Saint Basil, and through this, cave churches were made. These churches were carved and dug in the soft rocks. The churches are 1,000 years old. During the Dark Era, between 4th and 13th century, Christians were experiencing oppression, persecution, and cruelty. They escaped and settled in this place. They can worship freely, and they were protected from the attacks. Some Christians who are practicing ascetic life also transferred and settled into this place. There are 10 churches in this complex, and there are notable ones like Saint Barbara Church, Chapel of Saint Basil, Snake Church, and Apple Church. Other churches such as Dark Church and Baku Church has frescoes and paintings too. Taking pictures inside these churches are prohibited, so we were not able to get pictures, and there are beautiful frescoes inside. There are churches that have additional entrance fee, so we decided not to go inside. The ordinary chapel or church is very small and simple. There are crosses that were drawn on the walls of these churches. The museum is a vast monastic complex that has chapels or churches that are just next to each other. The place seemed like a small cave city. During the 9th century, small monasteries were built by the monks, as it is the perfect place to have liberty in doing religious activities. They found a refuge to protect themselves from persecution and from the attackers. The monks built their houses here as well. They believed that the place was sacred. This is because of the prominent saints that were buried here. Goreme Valley became populated with monks and hermits. Christians came to this place for pilgrimage. People traveled this place to visit the monk, receive a prayer, and to see the holy relic. Huge number of pilgrims enhanced the sacred reputation of the region. As a result, more people wanted to build a memorial chapel. Goreme Valley has the highest concentration of Christian churches in Cappadocia, mainly because of sacred burial of the saints, monastic life, and spiritual pilgrimage. The government built roads, shops, parking lots so that it would be accessible to the public. They are maintaining and preserving this museum. The place was considered to be a World Heritage by the UNESCO in 1984. It was estimated that the place has 3 million visitors every year. Here you can also find pigeon cave houses. The place is called Dedelico Nagi. This is the place where we stayed and rested in Cappadocia, in Turkey. In actual, our room seemed like a cave, but not on the picture.